What's up, y'all? What up? It's episode 60 and the finale of the episode of the Adventures of Hell's Dawn. Sorry, I messed it up. Guys, last we left off, we were in a final battle with stakes about as high as they could be. We have Shirwee's brother and grandfather. Shirwee's grandfather turning into his ancient demonic dragon form, this gargantuan dragon that kind of hangs over this small pedestal arena that kind of just sits out in the middle of space. And then Kuro, that just kind of like holds onto one of the horns as the dragon pulls his head up. You saw, as we left off last we left off, the dragon pulled this air back into its lungs, and you have a moment where you plant your feet firmly on the ground before like the pull stops, and you see what is unleashed after that is an incredible blast of fire that you all like dodge, have to run to dodge out of the way. So just to start this off, everybody give me a dexterity saving throw. Right now it's gonna hit everybody just because the blast is larger than the platform. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're all fairly close. You might want to hold on to that just based on I'll just give you this. Just might want to hold on to that little ace in the hole for a little later in the episode. But yeah, or directly or just force feeding. Yeah. Everybody give me a dex saving throw.
Yeah, I got a 5.
5.
I got a 1.
Nice.
Fuck. Well, I guess I get to add my thing. 7 plus probably not enough.
7?
Sure 7 plus 3, so 10.
Okay. No, unfortunately not enough. All right. Let's see. So you got a 10. Consensus got a 5. Shirwee, what'd you get? 22. Zeno?
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. All right. Y'all together here on this platform, you take a huge brunt of this blast. Shirwee kind of standing in front of you, shielding some of it, kind of deflecting off of him, but you guys still take a huge blast of heat, for which you all take 64 damage.
Oh, wait.
What?
Am I
You got
still in the
something?
bubble?
Oh yeah, you got your bubble. Oh yeah. That's right.
Fire damage?
I'm trying to think how far. It lasts for a minute, I think.
You had your bubble up last time, and I will allow it. Like, I forgot about that, so that's my bad. Let's see.
Was that 64 fire damage?
That was 64 fire damage.
Cool.
Alex, I'll allow you to be protected from that attack because of your bubble. You can also invite other people into your bubble too, but we'll say just for the sake of everyone already rolling their shit.
So
Yeah.
I wave at everybody.
Okay. You see the incredible worm flies probably a good 1,000 feet up in the air, around, swooping back and before landing on the platform. They kind of shaking back and forth, rattling back and forth as it lands. You all see Kuro on the top, and he hops down before you see the long arching neck of Shosakai pull up and go to he just bites the entirety of the platform, basically, like just big teeth just munch the entire stone platform. I need everybody that let's see, everybody but Alex, roll me a dexterity saving throw again.
All right, 17.
Yes. Okay. Good.
11.
All right. All right. So, if you roll lower than a 13, then you take 20 bludgeoning damage from like rocks and stuff like falling, as you just end up like in the gullet of this gargantuan dragon. And
Okay, so the ball, I will say, my bubble moved.
yes,
like
I imagine you roll around like monkey ball.
I absolutely would, and feel free to eat me. I'm gonna be serious indigestion inside you.
So as of right now, everyone is inside of the dragon's like, I'll say like they're like the esophagus sort of, and it's a very big esophagus. So but most of you are kind of like hanging on like little pieces of debris as like little rocks fall down. One by one, you all just kind of have to like drop down and slide down this tube before reaching this almost disgusting bile-filled stomach, which looks over like a great lake. You can see it has almost like a current to it as these waves that kind of push up against the walls. And you all have a moment to stand there and get your bearings, have a moment to heal, and I want everyone to roll for initiative again.
Hell yeah.
Not just saying the ball guys. You got this, right? You know, consensus. You okay?
Was that unclear to anyone else?
A little bit.
Yeah. Sorry.
I am talking in the bubble.
Hey, yeah, he's talking through a bubble.
It's canon. Roll with it.
Consensus is just gonna be. I'm just gonna be like, totally, dude.
Okay.
Wait, you said we can heal?
Yeah, you have a moment to heal yourselves, to do any sort of defensive things, but you're kind of like on this little shallow island where it looks like there's like stone and like wood or something that like maybe like you see off in the corner. There's a giant crumpet that's like obviously been enlarged since him growing. But this his stomach is incredibly large. It's probably like ceilings of 200 feet, just absolutely massive cavernous area. You guys are
Feel envious.
yeah. What do you guys?
Unfortunately, this means that we are back to full health. Are we treating this mechanically as a long rest? Or do we need
No.
a slot to
So
heal?
so this is like still in combat. So if you wanted to use I'm just kind of giving you guys like a free turn to heal yourself up with anything that you may want to.
Oh.
Potions,
Let us
any
use dice on that?
sort of prepping sort of thing. What?
Would you let us use hit dice for that?
It is not long enough to be a short rest. That's That's
Yeah,
what
I was
I'm.
gonna say, because I still have this like.
Sherry has like a minute left of life, so
Yeah, like I can't. If we take more than that, like I will die. But I do need to heal because I have 3 health left. So I guess I'm gonna have to burn a 2nd level spell to heal myself.
You know, you can't take him with you.
true.
True. I can fight all out knowing I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna use Aura Vitality 3rd level, which gives me and anybody else around me healing energy radiates from you and Aura with a 30-foot radius until the spell ends. You can use bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to gain 26 points. Can I use from dead? Huh, I don't have any way of back.
Okay, I'm gonna mass healing word
Okay.
at 4th level.
God, I want that slot though.
Does anyone else need help?
That's a negative.
I mean, probably. We all just did take 60 damage, but I used a 3rd level Cure Wounds on myself,
Okay.
which was an underwhelming 17 healing.
I'll give you plus 5 more.
Dick.
Sick.
And I'm gonna give a bunch of healing as soon as it. Is it just not gonna roll these dice for me? Okay then.
All right. You guys take a moment to lick your wounds and start to formulate a plan about how you're going to take down Kuro and Shosakai. All that while being on a small island in the stomach of the beast. Not before too long after you all roll your dice for your healing, do all the things you need. But after that, you see a figure drop down. It's Kuro. He takes. It's a very dramatic moment where he pulls his head up, and you see the eyes. Are not his eyes; they're Shosakai's eyes, and he reaches his hand out. He says, Join us, Shirui. The blood that flows within your veins is the same that flows within mine. Come. We can give you new life in this world. Turn on your friends.
If you knew me any better, you would know that I would never do that.
I was just kind of enjoying that nice little break right there.
Alright, Kuro, I don't think I can save you, but I think I can maybe remove you from my grandfather's influence. Our grandfather's influence. I don't know if it would actually work, but I kind of look at
Here we go,
everybody.
say that part.
I'm not gonna say that out loud to obviously my grandfather, but I'm gonna kind of whisper it to everybody. I think I can remove the curse. Does he still have that crown on his head?
Yeah, he's wearing a crown, like kind of a diadem almost. Like it's like
I'm
Okay.
not sure. Can I do a?
Everybody can
Arcana
add
check?
16, by the way. Sorry, I was
sick.
doing math. So, even Yitram, your poor beaten body takes some useless
His
energy.
corpse is a little more vibrant.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Cast gentle repose on your body.
It doesn't mean there's any less shit in your pants.
Never.
Can I do like an Arcana check on that crown and see if maybe like it's a cursed item or something?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an Arcana check. He immediately starts. I need everybody to roll for initiative. By the way, did we get another initiative order there?
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I did not.
There's Zeno and I did
Cool.
Good job, Consensus.
Does a
Yeah, good job.
14
You look very ready for this battle.
Yeah, I'm so full of just that go-getter attitude.
He's ready to fight.
I've got that Sigma robot grind set.
Sigma robot grind set. I love that. All right. So yeah, Kuro just starts unleashing like a barrage of punches onto Shirui, and they go into a full-on like brother v brother, kind of teleporting around, moving so fast. You know, you have to really like pay attention to be able to see their fight. It's really, they're locked in arms, and Shirui. Let's see. I gotta find my little die.
Yeah,
Sure, you healed everybody for 6.
Just consensus.
Okay.
I can only
it's
do
just
it
one
to one extra person. Does a 14 tell me anything on my icon check?
It's a cursed helm.
Okay.
It's definitely having to do with some of the mind control that's going on here.
Okay.
He just rolled a 22 on you. Does that hit?
No, dude, my fucking AC right now is 30.
Okay. He's gonna roll again. That's a 13. It misses. You're going insane mode. You've got your new transformation there. You got your dragon aspect form. Kuro, you're blocking all of Kuro's punches. You guys are just locked in combat here, kind of teleporting around the stomach, flying around. All right, who's up first on the initiative?
Looks like it's me.
All right.
Assuming there's only, there's 4.
That's a first. Wow.
I know, I don't think that's ever once happened.
If it has not.
This is awesome. Perfect time for it too. Okay, so you're on a small kidney-shaped island. It's kind of like a sandbar, but it's made out of flesh. And there's like stomach acid that's wading in, and there's like just like a giant floating crumpet out in the middle of the acid, and you can see like there's like stone and stuff, and Shirui and Kuro are fighting up in the air of the stomach.
This doesn't matter at all, but isn't a crumpet like an English muffin?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. That doesn't impact my
Yeah, they're
decision
very
in the way
soft.
that I wanted to.
They are very soft. Way softer than I thought they would be, honestly.
That's what she said.
Fluffy.
Shit. I don't know how to help my boy here.
I just need somebody to hold him down.
Well, that I can do. So. Oh wait, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'd like to try and cast Dispel Magic on the crown.
Yes!
I was just thinking about myself, like,
Dude,
wait,
that was-
can I lift curses?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
That was actually,
All right.
we had 3 people on that.
Dude, that's what I've been prepping to do.
4.
Okay. All right, so the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So what level do you want to cast it at?
Oh, the spell
Wait.
that's the spell I'm dispelling.
Oh, let's see. Choose one creature, any spell of a 3rd level, or I see. Okay, anything you're dispel. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So then, do you roll this?
Yeah, so you'll.
Okay.
If it's like a 4th level spell, it'll be 14, and I'll try and beat a 14.
Okay. It is a 7th level spell. So that is.
Rimbus.
So there's a 17 that you'll have to roll, and on a successful roll, the diadem falls off of Kuro's head.
Well, here we go.
Wonder how this reads.
23. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Holy shit.
I'm the world's smartest robot.
All right. So, Shirui, you and Kuro are in this like locked in hand-to-hand combat, and there's a moment where you see Kuro's the diadem, it grows dull and it falls off, and you see Kuro's eyes change to like the dull black color that they naturally are. He looks kind of just like dull and like faded, and then he begins to go into a free fall. That was sick, dude. That was a good fucking dispel. All right. Perfect. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Let's see who's next.
I think that's me.
Sal, what do you want to do on your turn? Kuro goes into a free fall.
I want to scope out my environment a little bit more.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
So, got it. Just so you know, kind of what I'm trying to determine. With my knowledge of anatomy, trying to locate where a heart might be, vital organ.
My fucking boy. That's right. You're making the right choices today. Good sir. Okay.
What kind of check was that?
Give me a perception check, and then also give me a, let's see, this would be a medicine check for an anatomy kind of, I think, knowing the physiology of a dragon.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with dragons. I feel like I'm getting an idea for it. Okay, perception. Okay, so perception's gonna be an 8.
Wait, can I wanna help.
Oh fuck. Okay, well medicine
I wanna help
is
on Alice's
26.
turn here.
Okay, so Yitram, you get close and you're looking around. You jump over some stomach acid. You jump on a rock to jump on the side and kind of shimmy along the side, like like your toes barely touch the acid, and it burns away part of your boots. And like you're getting to the side and you're having a hard
I'm gonna
time
go back.
finding.
This is different.
Yeah.
Right?
No, you're helping.
Oh, I'm helping. Okay.
Right or no?
Alive?
I would
Wait.
say if I see Yitra, you better prepare that forehead, boy.
Let me describe this, because you're confused, because Yitram is not alive, but Yitram is you see a little like gnomish ghost, and he's like showing you kind of like in his after image. You see it and you swear it's Yitram, and like in his little after image you follow it, and he shows you the path to a heart. It'll be a little bit of a trek, but with a dragon this large, it might take a couple turns to get there, but this you'll have to climb. That's the one thing. It's like it's up 25 feet. You got wings now. You don't need to climb. You see,
That's right. Sorry, what I was thinking.
Oh,
You
I
got
do
one-
have wings. Nice.
Yitram just kind of looks up, and you're able to make you see where he's looking, and it's up, and it's like this little like it's, what do you call the little thing in your stomach that like opens and closes? Jeff knows. I saw his mic go on mute.
A sphincter?
Is it really a sphincter?
No, that's the other end
Any
of the
kind
body.
of mechanical opening and closing valve in the body is a sphincter.
Okay. You see the sphincter opening and closing, and you're like, that is the valve that's like gonna take me to the heart. So that's what you ascertain on your turn. I'd say that's probably a long turn, but it's that's it. All right, next person.
Will you let me start my movement?
Absolutely.
Okay, weird. I do start climbing at first, and I remember I have wings again, and I flutter up.
Do you want to say anything to the group before you just leave?
I don't think I would say anything to anybody. I'd probably be muttering like Yitram to myself, so maybe they could roll to see if they hear.
Yeah, anyone who's there might see. Anyone who's on the island, the kidney-shaped island, might see Sal kind of follow an invisible image to a place, and then he has this kind of aha moment. Okay.
I rolled in a 19. I figured I might see him because I'm still like up in the air.
I'd say you're probably pretty preoccupied with your brother just kind of coming to and then going into a free fall.
All right.
But I'd say consensus definitely notices, and Zeno definitely notices.
Oh, well, I'd have the opportunity, right? Was it perception?
That's
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah, roll
I
a
mean,
perception.
Of course you would notice
Roll a
my
perception. Why not?
glorious wings.
Nah, I didn't see shit. I'm too pleased with my very good dispel.
Yeah, it was a
That's the
very
only
good
thing
dispel.
that could distract you from
That
these
was
things.
a very good dispel. You had my back on that.
I'm
I
doing
figured
like
you were right there.
whatever the equivalent of an end zone dance is, just kind of on that island.
Okay.
I'm high-fiving a million angels, just
All right, Zeno, it's your turn, bud.
Okay, so I rolled an 18, so I'm gonna say that I must have seen Sal running off. I guess my one question: how big is Consensus? How tall are you?
like about 6 foot.
Okay.
So I'm a little shorter than
I
real life
am-
me.
Okay, so Zeno is bigger than
You had to flex on us like that, didn't you?
I had to.
Just had
Don't
to
worry, my
get
short
known
kings.
out
I still love you.
Aw. Well, since
was all your
since
hype
you're
one.
such a small
In like
little
6th
boy-
grade.
I remember what it was like in the before time.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is very important. Zeno, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, since the Consensus is such a small little thing, he can come with me in my Dimension door.
Oh shit.
And I guess I'm gonna. How high up the, like? I mean, I guess I can't even probably see past this sphincter.
No.
I don't know.
No, you can't see into the sphincter. No way.
There's
Why
no
did
way.
that?
There's no way.
It's physically impossible.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna use the dimension door out of my ring and just take us to the other side of that.
To the sphincter. It is rhythmically opening and closing, so you could go boom, 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 boom. You could like. You
I'm
could.
trying to teleport to the
In-
other side of it.
Onto the other side of it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, easy enough.
Remove the two of us from that issue.
Okay,
Um,
so you are taking Consensus into the sphincter.
yeah, dude, we're going right through that.
Okay.
sphincter.
All right, Sal, you're like waiting there for your right moment to like pass through, and then it's like it opens and you go through, and then Zeno opens a portal. Consensus and him walk in from the other side. You guys are 3 people on a mission to blow up a heart. All right, that's your turn. Let's see. Sure, we. Actually, before your turn, you see,
Ghost room.
what'd you say?
Ghost room.
No.
For ghost room.
Ghost
Nah. I allow Yitram has some abilities that he can use throughout the session that he can choose to use whenever he wants. he can interact with, but he is not a physical entity at the moment. He's passed on.
You gotta have some moment where I'm like holding a sword and you put your hand over the sword with me.
Dude, that's
Nice.
how you get
Like
sentient
Ghost?
sword.
Oh
I
my
put
god, let's
Eatrum's
bind
blade
Eastern to a
in
Oh
his
sword.
God,
sword.
if there's a sentient sword that gets solved in this, like, if that's the resolution,
Dude,
I
oh
will
god.
uninstall D&D from my brain.
Okay. I'm gonna catch my brother.
All right, so he goes into a dive bomb, and you have to like go full dive bomb to save him. You are moving so fast though, him as well. And at this point, you can feel Shosakai. He has decided to go straight up into the air. So his stomach shifts in all the stomach in his all the acid in his stomach goes from the bottom of it to the side of it. So now like Shosakai, he begins falling, and you see this giant wave of acid begin to fall at the same length, like speed, and right next to him, and you go into this free fall dive to save him. Give me a athletics check.
Hell yeah, I have advantage on those.
23. Nice. You zip down, like just nearly waiting till like it's basically like Kuro's like just barely near the bottom, about to fall, and you like are able to just pull him up by his arms and land on a small little outcropping of like wood and stone, and it's just you and your brother there. And your brother kind of like he's conscious, and he kind of comes to, and he's like shaking like kind of like shaking his head to like kind of get right, and he like looks at you and he looks up. He goes, Shiroi, you did it. Where are we? What is this place?
Shuri kind of like quickly embraces him. We don't have much time. I'm so glad to see you, but we're inside Chosakai. This is his stomach, I guess, but we have to figure out some way to stop him. I don't know where my friends have gone, but knowing them, they figured something out. Just
You can see he kind of like he limps over to you, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and then just kind of leans in and gives you a hug and says, "I'm so sorry."
Shuri just like sobs so much. It's okay, but there's something you should know. We're the only ones left now. Father came back and died again. Our sister Raven is gone. He's killed everyone. I don't know if he killed Mother, but I know that she's not here anymore. We're all that's left. And I think maybe the world would be better off without the Okami clan.
I'm starting to think the same thing.
So let's end it together as brothers.
Let's end this thing. You kind of give him you guys give each other a good manly predator handshake. Say, let's do this. And you see him like as he grabs your arm, he also powers up. Not quite to the extent that you're powered up, but you know, he whatever energy is left in him, he puts into this kind of physical form. And then there's a moment where you hear and you look up and you see the passageway to get to the heart is now completely blocked off with stomach acid. And there is a moment, there's a stillness. And then you feel a boom, boom, and then there's a shockwave. And a small black dot in the center of the stomach forms. Lightning cracks around it, and there's a stillness. And the circle, or the sphere, it kind of like rotates, and you see the lightning cracks faster and faster, and then floating through the orb in the center of the room is none other than Mr. Saimetsu.
What?
And this is your this is your Saimetsu. And his eyes, they're like an incredible like neon green. And you see like there's like this like draconic the shadowy dragon that like wraps around his arm and then wraps around his neck and then goes up to his ear and just whispers, and you see it like move around his body, and he hovers there, his tattered robes kind of just hovering, same clothes you left him in, and he says, you took everything from me. How dare you? I'll take it all. You see crack of lightning inside the stomach acid pooling up, and you hear behind you, it's another sphincter. It's a tunnel that leads to another way. You can retreat if you want to.
Oh God, I don't have time for you right now, old man. God damn it, do I want to beat your ass?
I have all the time in the world. You see, like he like there's like little like he like summons like clearly with time magic like a staff in front of him. It's got a great scepter of he's got like the sand flowing around him.
Well, you know what? I trust my friends to take care of business. Curl, let's kick this old man's ass.
All right. We are back up to the top of the initiative. Actually, let's take a short little bathroom break because I need to pee so bad. Okay, I'll be right back.
Heard that.
Alright, let's be real. Who's thinking about eating this motherfucker's heart?
I don't have a stomach, so.
You are, apparently.
Yeah, apparently Sal is.
You ever seen a dragon angel?
No.
Guess what, motherfuckers? It's coming.
The dragon angel. I mean,
It seems a little redundant at some point, but
yeah.
like maybe like cool scales or something.
Like a G sharp major?
Like
D.
Definitely.
D scales.
D scales. Hey,
D, because he's a dragon, get it? Fuck, I'm funny.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, I've just been like nervously drinking. Okay. Is everybody here?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rad.
Yeah.
All right. Consensus. You are you just made it through the sphincter. Right before this big wave of acid hits it, and it stops kind of accepting any more recipients, or I'll just say like the sphincter is closed for business.
Ah, all this way.
That's right.
Come on, Griswold's back in the van.
So, but you can travel along this dark hallway you see ahead of you. It's probably a good 15 feet like tall, 15 feet wide, very fleshy surface. Like each step is like a great squish, and you can feel there's like an intense heat. You get to this one part, and it's like it gets significantly hotter than the rest of the place. And you can kind of equate this to probably being somewhere near the fire bladder, or like the bladder, the gallbladder that's used for creating the flame that the dragon.
Basic draconic, you know.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a nature check to see if Consensus is familiar with dragon anatomy.
Yeah. Roll a medicine check.
He's not. That's a 1.
Yeah, you're like, I have no idea. I mean, I've seen a
This
sphincter
could
in
be
my
a
day,
term for all I
but
know.
exactly.
I know this is a sphincter. There's 2 things I know, and that this is a sphincter is one of them, and the other thing is that I don't know what the hell the rest of any of this is.
Yeah, you get to a fork in the road, and there's two.
No dragons had forks.
There's two paths you can take, and you're like about to go down one path, and like Sal is like, no, it's this way, and you have to backtrack a little bit and go down the other path. And eventually, all 3 of you guys make your way to a, like, you can first you hear it. You hear the boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, and the closer you get, the heavier the thud. Boom boom, boom boom, boom boom. Before you reach the valve for the heart. And you see you're in like this small chamber. It's probably about 50 feet by 50 feet round chamber that perfectly encloses the heart. It's there, and it just kind of beats perfectly in rhythm. See, it doesn't look any less fleshy or any more armored than any other part of the body, any other organ that this creature has. But that's where we'll end your turn. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
I okay. Actually,
What
I have,
do you want to do?
I just have a question about
Sure.
what I can see. So, functionally speaking, we're not like heart adjacent. Like we're in the heart, right?
Essentially, yeah. You're in the heart.
So what we're standing in is like one of the
Like coronary valves or something, or like
one of the not the atrium, but the
Aortic?
one of the aortic valves of the heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty busy area to exist.
It is a busy area to exist in, but I imagine that it's as I rolled a 1, so I know what I'm talking about when I talk about dragon anatomy. So I'm pretty sure dragons don't use blood at this scale. They use sort of an ethereal flow.
It's a flow of some sort.
It's a flow of some sort. So, and I'm just thinking out loud here, gang. What if I make myself huge and block it and give the dragon a heart attack?
That sounds.
I give him a coronary event of some kind.
That That sounds.
Sal
that sounds right.
isn't answering, but you can tell he's trying
Ah,
to see where
at
to
the same
start and
time-
correcting that incorrect enemy of a dragon. He's just
How-
like, well,
How big would you say these arteries are, Pat? Like,
Pretty. I mean, I'd say like yeah, pretty big, like 400 feet by 4. No, I'd say probably about like.
could I probably find a point that's like 10 feet in diameter?
No. Heart's too big.
Too big.
Too big.
Yeah, if only we caught him before Christmas.
Fuck, he's literally got Santa in his heart right now. Santa. His heart grew 3 sizes that. Oh my god.
Haven't taught this dragon the meaning of Christmas.
Are you gonna Grinch this motherfucker? Are you gonna grow his heart 3 sizes too large?
I know our time
Yes.
mage is dead, but we got to go back in time and unteach this dragon the meaning of Christmas.
You need to have a small.
Who's down and Hooville are full of shit, and you were right to take all their stuff. All right, we'll see you in 10 years. Bye. I look
All
how
right.
small and manageable this dragon heart is. Anyway, I just wanted to address that on my turn, and I will cede the rest of my turn.
Okay. All right. Who else? Who's next? Sal.
Okay. Now you described there being some form of like a center point of the area, correct?
Yeah, there's like kind of like a main muscle. It's pumping and flowing. There's like blood at your footstep or like at your feet, kind of flowing past you. There's a main little muscle there in the middle, though.
I want to go to. Can I get to the center, in one single turn?
Yes. Do you want to do that?
Yes, and then I.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Dude, I've just been sneezing for the last 5 minutes. Oh my god.
So 6, but I'm gonna flash a genius that.
Okay.
So 10. I don't really think there's
Okay.
fucking bullshit through here. I think that's
Yeah. So as you get close to it, a spike comes up out of the ground, and like it punctures one of your wings, goes right through, and you kind of have to like rip your wing out to like really get yourself like mobile again, and you take 37 damage, piercing damage. As you rip
for a 4th dice to drop, and I was like, please no.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize you guys could hear me roll. That's funny. All right, so you feel like there's some sort of internal protection here that Shosakai has set up on his own heart, and that the body itself is rejecting your presence in it. Okay. So.
Well, that's just movement.
Yeah,
right?
that's just movement. What else do you want to do?
Okay. I gotta keep myself honest and mark a flash of genius. And then I'm probably just gonna go ahead and pop off one of them little heals.
Okay. You gonna heal yourself?
Yeah, but I'm gonna use healing word at first level, and so that's bonus action. And then I want to like sanctuary myself for something. sorry. Oh god. Sorry, but hold up. Yeah, how big is the center thingy?
I'd say probably it's like the size. I'm really trying to think.
Here, I should ask you what I was thinking, and then that will be easier for you
Yeah,
to answer.
it's
I have that resilient sphere thing. Would that be? It says a large size or smaller. Could
it's
I
large. It's a large size. It's like
Alright, so not
a little
not
bigger than a washing machine, I guess. I don't really know how to describe how big it is, but yeah.
I got it. And then I'm gonna do a death ward on myself.
Sick.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, fucking yes.
Dude, Death Ward's awesome.
Do I have any movement left?
Yes. What'd you like to do?
Nah, fuck it. I'm scared. I'm good.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I think it's me.
Yeah,
Probably
Xena.
yell at everybody, be like, man, booby traps. In case anybody didn't see the giants.
Like Spike come out and rip part of your wing off.
In case y'all didn't notice.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to just find. Can I see? You were saying there's like blood near us. Can I see where this blood is pumping?
Yeah.
Like, how close am I to that?
I'd say about 30 feet away.
Can I move?
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh yes. Yeah, for my object interaction, I want to pull out the Christmas gift that the guy has been missing all this time.
Oh my god.
Changed his heart.
That would be amazing. His heart shrunk 3 sizes that day. Too bad the Hell's Dawn was inside.
I just want to say, it's been a really long time since we've been inside the belly of the monster. Like, that used to be like our signature move.
Get inside the belly of the monster and then
just rip your
wall of
way
fire.
out. Wall of fire.
And rip your way out.
Yep. Yeah, you
Then go
wall of
left.
fire all the
And
minions.
then you go left.
Yeah, you go left, and then you see a big bad guy, and sometimes you just gotta get eaten.
Okay. What are you doing, Xeno?
Anyway, I'm trying to get like within 10 feet of that blood, so I guess I'm gonna try and walk 20 feet.
As soon as you get over there, you see like 25 bugs. They're like about dog. They're like a small dog size, and they're like pool out of the valve, and they pool into the room. They start climbing on the ceiling. They start climbing out into the pool, into the blood. And one of them runs up to you and bites you, tries to pinch you. Does a 21 hit? Yeah, it does.
Sure does.
Bites you for 18 piercing damage.
Oh boy.
And your hand swells up really big. And it's like glowing orange. You look down at your hand. It's like swollen, fat swollen hand, and it also looks kind of like it's like glowing, kind of orange from the inside a little bit.
That seems bad.
That's not good.
That isn't good at all.
I'm over here like.
But you're feeling the pressure, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's feeling ripe. Well, I'm over here. I'm gonna cast Arcane Gate in front of that valve. So there is now just a 10-foot diameter portal, just teleporting his blood like 500 feet within. I'm gonna teleport this blood so that it just falls all over him. Fuck this guy.
Okay, cool. Awesome, dude. That's rad.
Blood all over his fucking face.
Fuck yeah. Metal.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna like try and step that 10 feet back towards the rest of the boys.
All right.
And use the rest of my movement. And then I'm gonna use a couple of my healing light d6s, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. All right, sounds good.
So I guess he's just pumping out blood.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. There's not blood coming into the heart.
No.
All right.
It's coming out onto his face.
Specifically onto his face.
Yeah, all over his face. Just.
He's like. It's going in my mouth. All right, let's see. God, I have such a hard time finding the initiative order. I'm like always struggling to know who's next. Okay. Okay, so now it goes back to Kuro and Shirui. As you guys are in the chamber of the stomach, Saimetsu comes through. He's like he summoned the power of truth. He's clearly got the power of truth on his side. He's mastered time, and he's just like, Shirui, you don't understand. I think you'd find that we're on the same team. No masters, no gods, none of them. No one can exist more powerful than me. And he's just like, fires a beam at you. You and Kuro. Okay.
I'm gonna help them. Utrum Ghost is gonna help him in
All
any
right.
way he can.
So, the way you can help them is by pointing to them to move down the hallway, because the incredible beam that Saimetsu opens up basically just destroys side of the side of the stomach here, and so you guys have to retreat into part of the whatchamacallit, the sphincter.
The other way.
Yeah, a different sphincter.
Okay.
So, as you retreat into the sphincter, though, you realize the heat begins to get hotter and hotter, and the more you trek into it, the hotter you get. And fire damage doesn't affect you, but you can still feel heat, right? So, you retreat until you get to this ledge that just looks out over this kind of small lake of lava that kind of just moves around like in place, kind of.
The duty lake, right?
No, this is the fire bladder.
Okay.
And you can-
It wasn't fiery poop.
And you can see Saimetsu. You see like a green light, that's pushing into the tunnel, like it's following you. All right, Shirui, what do you want to do on your turn?
I guess I'll take a defensive stance, and kind of just get prepared for him to attack.
Okay.
If he's just like, because he's just chasing after us.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would give me bonuses to not being hit, even more. Okay, I just need to get ready. Do I have to cast a key point to do this?
I don't know, do you?
No. Okay, I'm just gonna take the defend action.
Okay.
So I'll just have bonuses to.
You see, you take a deep breath, calm your defenses, and take a wide stance. Your foot pushes out across the ground, kind of in a semicircle, and you take a passive Okami stance. You can see that Kuro does the same, kind of mirroring you from the other side, and you guys just stand there taking your final stance. Your back foot kind of leaning against the cliff side of this lava, this big pit in the.
Stun them together. Let them fall into the pits.
Kuro nods at you, and he like you can see he's waiting there, holding his defense there, and that's where we'll pick up in just a moment. All right, consensus. What would you like to do? You see 25 bugs about the size of small Dobermans, like crawl into this passage on the ceiling. They're almost like Starship Trooper-esque bugs with like these big like pincer kind of needle-esque forearms, and they dig in and they climb across the ceiling, and Xeno stops them before too many can get in, but a good like 25 get in, and they crawl across the ceiling and the walls.
Excellent. I'm gonna run into the center, so I'm kind of equidistant from as many of them as possible.
Sure.
And then gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So they will all have to take a DC 18 Constitution save.
Okay, nice. Holy shit.
Otherwise, they take 2d thunder damage and are blown away from where they are, away from me. So off of walls, off of whatever they're climbing on.
Okay, so you knock off a good 13 of them, like literally half of them get knocked away. The rest of them sink their claws into the fleshy walls and ceiling, and they hold on. How much damage do they take?
Not a lot. It's
okay.
2d8. So
but they get forced backwards against the wall, and
13 damage.
push them back. Yeah, 13 damage. Nice. That is a sizable amount. That's a decent amount. Okay. Cool. So you're standing in the middle of this room here. A ally on either side. You have one on near the way you came in, Sal, and one on the far wall that is the exit. That's where Xeno is. 30-foot chamber, small thing in the middle, or I guess a washing machine size like muscle in the middle of the room, and you're able to like shockwave, big lightning crack, and about half of them, 13 of them, get knocked off the wall, pushed backwards and on all directions. And you can tell they're not dead. They kind of get knocked off. Some of them kind of crumple up, but most of them just hop back on their feet. Okay, so that is Consensus's turn. Sal, your turn.
How far away am I from the muscle now? The main muscle.
I'd say you are about 15 feet away from that muscle there.
So I'm trying to see if I have something. I just like levitate.
Yeah, no, take your time. Take your time. These are some important turns, so do what you need to do. Hey guys, what's up?
Hi.
Buy my shirts. Buy my merchandise. Piece of shirts on sale now. All the proceeds go towards art for the second campaign. Let's do it. All right.
None of it goes to charity.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hi, I'm the Consensus from the popular web series The Adventures of Hell's Dawn, and I'm here to tell you that there are two things that I absolutely hate. Number one, sentient swords. Number two, charity. So that's why I'm here to make my promise to you that every penny you spend on very cool Pizzahead merchandise will be absolutely guaranteed not to be spent on the production of sentient weapons.
Hell no.
Or to charity.
Absolutely not.
Those are the only
Yeah.
two things I care about. I spend my money. Okay. after the commercial, and then I'm ready to just go for the heart. I'm kind of thinking that I would dash, like, what if I spent 20 movement, 15 feet, saying I'm trying to like jump into void, at least puddles of blood. Anything where I can't see the ground, you know?
Okay.
Like where a spike could come out.
Totally.
pierce
Sure.
you. But essentially, I want to run up to this thing.
Okay. You want to run up to it. All right. You're going to try again. All right. What are you going to do to it? What do you want to try?
Did I get there?
Depends on what you do. Like, are you running up and attacking it? Are you running up? What are you doing?
I would.
You want to just get close to it?
I want to stab it, but I think in game I would be focused on getting to it first, and then once I was there, I would attack it.
Then you
Me
can
as the
stab it.
player, I don't want to commit my action before knowing if I am able to get there.
You can get there for sure. It's if you take damage when you get there is the
okay.
true question.
Okay, so we could say I'm at the instant of reach, and I have reached that spot in time
Sure.
without getting stabbed by a spike.
Yeah.
And then okay, I got it. Yeah, I do just want to stab it though.
Okay, nice. What are you gonna stab it with? Your dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Roll your. I mean, it's right there. You don't have to roll an attack. Just roll your damage. I mean, you can also roll to attack just in case. I mean, just in case it's a crit. I mean, that's also.
Nah, I could roll a nat one.
You could also roll a nat 1 and then cut yourself and then cut yourself.
You mentioned that because as a side note,
Oh
while
dang! I healed the
do
heart.
my
Whoop.
damage, I was gonna wipe my angel blood on it just to be like, oh, fucking last experiment, and then while I'm stabbing it, but shit, is this dagger really that much damage?
Oh shit! The friendship music is coming on.
Oh god, and I lost my D4. I can't roll.
You have to do something triumphant while the song is on, or it doesn't count.
Ah! Oh, I've had it. Alright, 8 damage.
All right. You stab the heart. Unfortunately, nothing happens. Some blood. The blood kind of comes out of it, but not too much. But
Alright.
but you feel like a kind of like you hear the dragon roar from inside of it, a very muffled, deep, powerful sound.
I'm leaving the knife in there.
Okay.
Just for record.
All right.
Bonus action healing word.
All right, bonus action healing word. All right, everyone inside of the body. I need to roll me a check right now. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 14.
Okay.
Is concentration constitution?
Constitution, concentration spell. I think you have to roll a
I
constant.
wanna keep on pumping that blood onto his face. I got a 17 on my save, but I don't know. I wasn't sure what you roll on concentration.
Let's see. I think it is. Yeah, it's probably 10 plus your spell or whatever, or 10, and then if it's above, it's, let me see, concentration. Some spells require you to make concentration or to keep magic active. Yeah, okay. Maintaining concentration. All right. DC 10 saving throw. Make a DC 10.
That's a saving throw.
Pat, that was a wisdom check, right?
That was a
That you had us make?
wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
So I saved, but I think the blood is no longer pumping on his face.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Well, I got a 17 for the save, but a 7 for the concentration.
Oh, okay. So you can't hold your concentration. The blood flow is too strong, and a strong, big flow of blood comes rushing into the room. You guys are now up to your waist in blood.
I rolled a 4, so I guess I'm just doused.
Can I wait? I have to declare that little perk I have before he rolls, right, Pat?
What are you gonna help? You want to help him?
I want to help him. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna do the help action.
Yeah, it's my last help.
Okay. It would give him advantage on this roll.
All right, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, so either you can roll or he can roll. You guys can decide.
Relax, Alex. You're good. Give it a shot.
Heart of Vitrum.
Do it.
I just hear in my mind. Do it. Okay. That's 11 plus 2. And I'm gonna fucking flash a genius that because I fear. Do I pass with a 17?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it. Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, no.
I thinking of you.
It's okay. No, you guys don't die. But everyone in the heart chamber starts to freak the fuck out. Everyone's like going into panic mode. The heart is starting to fill with blood, and You guys are just freaking out. Shosakai is too strong, man. There's no way. Dude, he's a demon lord. You guys can't take down a demon lord? What? You guys, that's it, dude. You guys are dead. So you guys start to freak out. And his frightful presence causes you guys to go into a scared stupor. And for the moment, you guys are all kind of just acting like morons. You're like freaking out.
Favorite legendary action.
Yeah, right. Okay. So 17 is a fail, yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah, right. Okay, so the rest of you guys. Oh, let's see. Everybody but Shirley spends their turn like freaking the fuck out. So we'll just skip all of that and go straight to Shirley. Shirley, you and Kuro are back to back in this defensive stance as you face, your backs are like against this lava pool. The tides of the lava pool are going up against the sides. It's like shifting back and forth, and a little bit of lava like flies in the air a little bit, and you finally see Saimetsu crest that corner of the esophagus, or just like whatever the sort of meaty corner there is, and he's looking at you, and he says, Yes, this is it. You all stand there, and I blast you with an attack, and we end this. This is over. It's all over. And he begins, like, you hear this whistling as a small little beam forms between his curled fingers. They face each other, and they form in this kind of like Kamehameha-esque kind of thing, but they're like, it's green, and you can see like truth just wraps around his body, and with each curl, like, it makes the lightning crack in the static around you shift, and before you know it, he's pulls his hands back and begins to like push a beam towards you guys. This beam is incredibly powerful. It like blows out like the entirety of this this sphincter, and and you stand there, and you are like, you have this moment where there's no way you could have survived. This attack is way too powerful. You feel how strong it is. It passes over you, and you look in front of you, and like your dad is there as a ghostly figure, and he's got his blade there, kind of drawn, kind of deflecting it for all he can. You see Raven is there. She's like got his arm and is holding like her hand up to block the attack. Naristina, Okami, your mom is up, and she's holding the attack back, and your whole family there is now creating this sort of force field that's blocking this attack, and as it draws over you, it blows into the outside wall of Shosakai's fire bladder, and you see the heart exposed, and you see your teammates there about 400 feet away in a far corner of the room, in the heart pumping, boom, 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 boom. And you have this moment where you can you and Kuro there just form this protective barrier over yourselves as Saimetsu just unleashes this incredible attack onto you. All right, so that is Saimetsu's turn, and now we're going back to consensus.
I'm done freaking out.
I'm sorry. I think I forgot. Shirley, I think you actually have a moment to react to do something here. I totally skipped your turn, I think.
You're good. Can I like, I don't really know how I would do this, but can I like direct his attack at the heart?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Your old buddy Sal's just hanging out there. Hold on.
Okay, that's true.
I'd live if it didn't magically kill me. Now that I think about
Yeah.
it. But,
I'm going to Dragon Breath Sayametsu. With
All right.
The really, really powerful one.
Hell yeah. You see Kuro, he does the same thing.
Oh, yeah. This is a lot of damage, hopefully.
All right, that is a failure.
D8, 159 damage.
Damn. Yeah, dude, an incredible fiery burst at Sayametsu. He attempts to block with some of his magic, but it just like crumples part of him becoming kind of like partially engulfed in flames before putting up a bubble in front of himself. Yeah. You're just the flames are so intense, they're like a white color. Your flames just causing this like almost shift in the pressure in the room. You see again the walls kind of glitch for a second. Similarly to when Saimetsu came in and when the Great Wheel changed. You see it looks like everything is just having a hard time. Like your powerful attacks are actually disrupting the time-space continuum, and like any stronger of attacks, they will actually like crumple it all together, and something incredible might happen. All right, so that was an incredible fiery blast at Saimetsu, and now we're back at Consensus, who needs to roll a wisdom saving throw, or he's still afraid.
That's 15.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
It's a 15.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Zeno?
I was just gonna mention that I missed that last turn cycle.
Oh, you missed we didn't get you?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well then what you go ahead. Go ahead.
I make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Fuck. No.
Okay. Yeah, you're frightened. You start to like go through your bag of holding and start just like frantically pulling things out. What do you pull out of your bag of holding, Zeno?
I don't know. Probably like that fucking statue bust that's been sitting.
Yeah. Yes.
And holy shit, I'm actually not prepared for that. I'm just gonna say that instead he goes into the Santa bag and just starts pulling out toys and shit.
Your little toys.
Find that spreadsheet.
The list.
The list.
Awesome. You pull out the Santa's list, start checking it twice. You're not even thinking right, dude. This isn't the time for that. Oh my god, guys, I have to pee again. I'm so sorry. I have to. There's no way I can finish this.
Do what you gotta do, Pat. Go pee.
Dude, for some reason it says we're all naughty on this list.
Yeah, seems fair.
Dude, Eatrim's always naughty.
Well, you've been a pretty helpful boy.
Deep down, he's super naughty though.
Yeah, Yeetram, you little rascal.
They're making a Cuphead show? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Random.
Super random.
Off the game?
Yeah. Based off the game.
God. I wonder if they have like a spreadsheet of just like when something has made enough money and or there's like a popular
Okay, I'm back.
score.
Yeah.
They're like,
It's
all
like,
right, you're up
do it."
for TV show adaptation. When you reach 100 million copies,
There you
get a
go.
movie. It's on Netflix.
All right, guys. Okay, so we are back at the top. It is Consensus's turn. Consensus, I will allow you to re-roll that wisdom saving throw because why not? Let's do it.
It was a 3 this time.
Yeah, it was even worse. All right. You just start to freak out. You're like, fuck. Fuck. Why am I even thinking about roar at this time? But oh god. You just start to like it just eats away at you. Like roar, it's just like he's like, dude, you should fucking blow up the heart, dude. Why don't you fucking blow it up, dude? You're like
Character in a tabletop role-playing game. Oh my god.
yeah. All right. Next turn. Let's see who's next.
I think that would be a Sal.
That is Sal.
Oh, all right. I am gonna cast heat metal on that dagger.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'm kind of just imagining now there's
It kind of starts to sizzle, but then you realize this dude. It's a red dragon. He's immune to fire.
oh fuck, is it fire damage? Of course it's fire damage.
But you do notice that there's a big part of the wall gets like blown out, and you see Shirui and his brother there back to back, probably a good 400 feet away, like far and down, and also you're still afraid. So make me a wisdom saving throw.
I couldn't have even done that. I wasn't saving there. I guess I'll just walk that back.
Yeah, walk it back. Let's walk it back.
That's a 19 though on the wisdom save.
Okay. You're like, you shake your face, you slap yourself. You're like, come on. Someone has to have their wits about them. Come on. It's the end of the world. Someone has to fix this. Salazar Lagrange will, and then you take your turn. What do you want to do? I was gonna say your final turn, but it's not your final turn.
Fuck, I was really hoping that thing just wouldn't. It was fleshy, so maybe it would. But maybe I'll just cast Blight.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Wait, where are you gonna wait? You can't target this thing if you fail your if
yeah,
you.
that's fucking.
No. You succeeded. I'm sorry. You can. You succeeded,
Oh,
but
did
I don't think you can take a turn. That's the thing. Let me see.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
You can take a bonus action though.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do. I want to just fucking.
You see part of the wall
I'll just
where.
like unarmed strikes the heart.
Okay.
I know what to do, so maybe I just.
Yeah, make
punch
it.
the heart
Make a
and
strike.
fall.
Make a hit. Roll-
I was actually just gonna like I'd burn my bonus action, to be honest. I think he might just be stuck. He might just be stuck. I don't think he knows what to do.
Okay. Sal, you notice that the wall begins to heal. It's like starts to regenerate. The wall that is connecting you and Shirui, it begins to heal a little bit. And it's like it's starting to close in. Not it's like still a big blown out wall, but it's like you can see like a couple more turns, and you and Shirui will have this same space in between you that you did before. You know, like that same barriers, the same barriers. All right, so that's just to give you a little idea of what's going on in the scene, not to influence you in any sort of way. But let's see, that's your turn. Now that is up to Zeno. Zeno, what do you want to do on your turn? You first of all, you need to make a wisdom saving throw just to, because you're freaking out. You're having a lot of negative thoughts.
Can't do it, man.
What'd you say?
I got a +6, but I just can't. Or well, actually 18.
18?
Yeah.
All right, bro. You're freaking out. Bugs have filled the room. They're starting to defend themselves. Like, Shosekai's body's starting to defend itself from you guys. There might be a hope. There might be hope. But it involves blowing up the heart. And and this is what you realize on your turn. You are able to move and take your free action to do whatever you wish.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. How far away am I from the heart? I feel.
You are 15 feet away because you were at the sphincter on the exit side.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get right up on that heart, and I'm gonna go for that. Is there? I mean, I don't know how this thing is attached, but I've got like a god-killing scythe.
Yeah.
That seems
And-
lucrative.
Yeah, I'm trying to slice.
All right. You want to make a unarmed, or you want to make a just a weapon attack?
So I'm thinking. So there was the beam, but like before there was like we had used it to like suck energy.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to like stab it into the heart and try and keep it dry.
Draw what energy you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
That like, I mean, it's right there. Do I even roll to hit?
Yeah. If you want to, because there's a chance you can crit, and there's a chance you could fail.
That one and hit Sal.
I'm just gonna carefully
Don't roll in that one.
jam that in.
Yeah. Okay. Roll your damage then.
What was it on that one? Was it like? I'm sorry, all the stuff for this.
Wait. What'd you say?
What's the damage for that scythe? I use it so little like this.
Oh, like the actual damage of like physically attacking with the scythe?
Yeah,
Oh, I'd say a D12 or something maybe.
Okay.
Probably be like a +3, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah. It's definitely a legendary weapon. Definitely +3. Like, but it is a, it's definitely a D12. I mean.
That's reasonable. I mean, that's not really what I'm going for, but I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, dude. You create a huge scar as you slash open this heart. The holy energy cauterizes as well as slashes open part of the heart, and you feel like an internal shift in the pressure again. And these bugs, they all kind of like stop, and they'll look at you, Zeno. Okay. Is that let's see, that's Xeno's turn.
I think that's yep.
Xeno, or I'm sorry, the bugs begin to go. They all focus at you, Xeno, and you become swarmed with these bugs, and you can let's see, a bunch of them jump onto you and deal. Oh fuck. Okay. They deal 102 damage to you, Xeno,
Holy shit.
Yikes.
Okay.
as you just get engulfed before having to like literally like energy beam blast them all away. You notice in the far corners of the room that's been blown open, you see now Saimetsu face to face with Shirui and Kuro, and you see he is summoning the power of truth. And for the first time, you see truth makes eye contact with you. All right.
Just hard stares.
Lightning stare.
Doesn't feel the fucking insect.
Yeah, the 100 damage done to you by the bugs is nothing compared to the eternity that you've lived in the astral sea. You push yourself to the utter brink to stay alive here so that you can destroy truth. All right, now we are back to the top of the initiative order. Or no, I'm sorry, we missed Shirui. Shirui, go ahead. You and Kuro here on the edge of the cliff. The big beam that just goes past you. At this moment, it's just flying past you. This big neon green beam. It's just it's destroying parts of Shosekai's body, and you see Saimetsu, and he's like, "You can still join me. Just say that my cooking wasn't that salty."
do it.
Nice.
Don't do it.
I would never join you. And your cooking was salty. And I just like
Through everything, in spite of all of that rage Xeno feels for truth, gotta say, you cannot be talking about Grandpa's cooking like that. He is the best cook in the world. He's the #1 cook.
Still to this day, Xeno holds that sentiment true.
I mean, there are few truths that he knows. that we don't know.
I'm gonna just keep, I guess, dragon breathing him as I'm gonna keep up the dragon breath and keep walking towards him.
Okay.
Like trying to make this thing hotter and hotter.
What do you know how many more turns you have left of life?
I have 1 minute.
You have 1 minute. So, but since we started, it's been like 3 turns or something, or 4, maybe 4.
Maybe 4?
Probably this might be the 4th. This might be about to be the 4th.
Okay.
All right. Just gonna like keep walking towards him until I'm like as close as I can to him. With the
Okay.
dragon breath.
All right. Literally, Kuro doing the same. Like you can see your breaths like combining into this like one large energy that's like forcing back this eldritch blast. These two energies meeting and like just like literally like that DBZ thing where two beams are going back and forth, two colors. You and Kuro together, and let's see.
140.
140, shit. Holy shit. All right. Saimetsu just taking it, utterly taking it like a beast. You can see the truth trying to like block him from some of this energy. The shadowy energies going up. and you're just walking closer and closer, and same with Kuro. Before Saimetsu stomps on the ground, all the magic in the immediate area stops. No more magic. That includes anybody in the heart. No more magic. Everyone comes to. And Saimetsu says, This is my final attack. With this, I will destroy everything that we know. There will be no rebuilding after this. We will take our thrones on this new world, and you, Shirui Okami, shall be a god. How do you feel about that?
I don't want to be a god. I don't want that. I never wanted that.
You can see he just like, there's energy that starts to like pulse around. These like runes start to pull out of the flesh themselves. He starts to take all the energy in the realm around him and into this one large, powerful attack that he begins to channel through his own hands, the actual skin and flesh on his own hands peeling back to make power for this attack. You stand there, and as you make those words through flame attacks, you have this one moment to say something to Saimetsu if you want to.
What do I want to say?
Like,
Rice and beans!
die.
Ah!
Kuro says, Brother, listen. I'll take him from underneath. You take a top attack. We'll do an Okami strike. He like centers himself like very low, and he goes to like strike.
I kind of draw Saimetsu's attention. I'm like, it didn't have to be like this. You never had to leave. You chose this. You chose this path for yourself. And then
We've been living in shackles. Don't you know? This is a lie. We've been living in someone's dream. This is terrible. Don't you want the truth? Truth shall reign.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Truth always just lies. Truth is not the truth. Family's the truth. I'm gonna do the like really quick Aiajutsu strike. I guess that's what I'm like preparing to do. If Kuro's gonna go low, that's what I'm gonna do high.
Okay, cool.
Try to cut his head off, but
All right,
that's like an action and a bonus action, so I feel like that's, you know.
that's a full turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already did my whole turn.
Okay. Oh, that's like a next turn sort of thing?
Yeah, that's just what I was planning to do.
You see Saimetsu channeling the energy, and you don't know how long you'll have. But you start this attack. Something that might be the final attack you make.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go over to consensus.
Yo. I gotta
What?
make another wisdom roll.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, didn't you save last time? Yeah.
No, I thought
Or
the magic
you
dispelled.
said Saimetsu dispelled.
Oh yeah, he dispelled all the magic in the.
All right. Now, was that a like an ongoing thing? So magic I still can't use?
No, you can use magic.
Okay.
Oh, I get what. Yeah, I get what you say. He just like ceased the magic for that moment.
Yeah.
Anything that was happening right then, he was like,
Yeah.
nah. gonna make another one of my little robot boys.
All right.
This time the Force Ballista instead of the Protector,
Okay, nice.
and then it and I are gonna attack the heart some more.
Okay, make your attack rolls. Or I'll allow you to just auto hit the heart, and then there's no chance for failure. But then there's no chance for a crit, so it's up to you.
I'll take those. My rolls have not been especially stellar today.
All right, cool.
So 3d8 force damage from the ballista. That's 12. And then 1 second.
Hell yeah. So the force ballista goes down. You hit it with an anvil, or you hit it with the with the wrench, and it gets going. It starts moving, and it moves there. A big arcane cannon starts to fire. It centers in a little bit of energy in like a little sphere in front of the cannon, and fires shots into the cannon, into the open wound that Xeno set with the scythe.
Hey, sorry about that.
No, you're all good. Make your damage rolls. Tell me how much you rolled.
The first one was 12 from the ballista. And
Okay,
then,
that's a good one.
And then a good old-fashioned 6 from my melee weapon.
All right, hell yeah. You run up, you start stabbing it. All right, dude. Pulling out all the stops here. The heart is going into overdrive. You can tell that it's starting to like pulse faster and faster. The heart is starting to constrict. These bugs, which are closing in now, are closing in from all angles. Literally, you are surrounded. There are about 50 or 60 bugs in this room, filling up this room. They're incredible, and it is starting to freak you all out. There's one exit right now. There's a giant hole into the fire bladder if you wanted to jump, but it is 400 feet away from the nearest actual ledge. That's where Shirui and Kuro are. Okay. So you do a pretty decent bit of damage to the heart, and the heart is starting to pulse into overtime. These bugs, the defense systems are starting to work into overtime, and then that leads us up to Sal's next turn. What is Sal gonna do?
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and blight. I want to find a spell that comes out my hands, and it's not fire. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna do blight.
Okay.
Okay, so the target has to make a con saving throw, 8d8 on a failed save, or half on it successful.
Con save? Okay. It fails.
Oh man, it's the only time I ever used this spell. Weird. Alright, so probably about like 10 minutes from now, the dice will finish rolling on D&D.
Yeah, why did they take so long?
I don't know, because it seems like it's just my computer. Because I feel like even my desktop does it. My desktop's competent. Alright, at any moment now.
Ah, 41.
41 damage.
Nice. And this is towards the heart, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was kind of imagining like shoving my hand inside of it.
Oh shit.
It's
You
like
fist the heart?
yeah, it's moisture and vitality from it.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah. No,
handy.
the thing is starting to like wither and dry away. You can see the parts of the core, the valves start of the moisture in the blood starts to thin, and it becomes this paste, and it starts to become like thicker and harder to travel through the veins, and you can see the heart starting to pump faster. All right. Big damage there with the blight onto the heart of the demonic dragon.
That's a lot of damage. Oh
That's a
my
lot
God.
of damage. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna do a classic bonus action.
Okay.
Sanctuary on myself.
All right. Nice. Good sanctuary on yourself. Bonus action. All right, and then we are on to the next turn. That is Xeno.
All right. Well, you know, having seen Sal so mightily fist this heart, Xeno's gonna go ahead and finger it.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Get that finger of
Point.
life and death.
Probably get the whole
Yep.
hand in there, man.
Roll your damage. These various attacks going in on the heart. Finger of death eventually. And then so you roll your damage on that.
65.
65. Incredible damage. Coming in on the big heart of Shosakai, and you see the bugs become enraged with this damage. They start to peel in, attacking at every accord. Every person in this room takes 60 damage.
Beavis.
All right. Well, I'm
So no
I'm
savage.
down.
As this
Can I get
I
my?
need to
well,
read something.
it wouldn't even be enough to survive. Yeah.
Would you?
I'm just down. I was gonna ask if I could use. I was going to use my bonus action, but
You can use your bonus
I
action.
wouldn't have even healed enough to survive. I don't think, because I'm just dead. Or not dead, but I am down, and you know.
Oh shit! I don't. Everything got dispelled magic, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Clinging.
So that's big damage all around the board. Xeno goes down. We got Sal barely hanging on. Consensus with less than 50 health left. Meanwhile, just 400 feet away, we have Shirui and Kuro fighting off Saimetsu, final boss Saimetsu. Just trying to hold their own, but Saimetsu creating this ultimate powerful attack, something that truly can push through any barrier. He's forcefully trying to destroy Shirui and the Okami clan at any chance possible. That is back to who on the initiative? Shirui. He's still summoning this power. You have about 30 seconds of life left in you.
Also,
Yeah.
I give Shirui inspiration.
Yo.
You have a d20 that you can use on any roll.
Okay.
You see a ghostly form of Yitram. What does Yitram say in his final moments to Shirui to inspire him?
Shirui, I know you're doing whatever you know is right. Here, I give you what I have left. And I touch Shirui's forehead with my hand.
You feel
and
this
then
little
I fade away.
this little like bright, this like dim light that like engulfs your body, and you just feel yourself like renewed with chance. Roll an extra d20 on whatever roll you want to roll. Basically, you have inspiration.
Okay. I'm gonna. Kuro said he's gonna go low. I'm gonna go high. So I'm gonna cut Saimatsu's head off. With,
That's right. Yeah, you just gotta cut it off. No chance at all, dude. Just fucking do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like teleport. Nothing personal, kid.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Oh man.
It all comes down to this.
Gonna roll an extra d20 with that.
'You can add it on.
32.
32. Nice.
That's a lot.
I just had to make sure, man.
So the absolute power of Saimetsu's blast, filled with the power of truth, filled with the gods' energy, you feel with the strength of your dad, with the strength of your mom, with the strength of Yitram, with the strength of Raven, you push through and you're able to pull the blade from your side and you hold it true and you slice like you've never sliced before, and you push through and you hold true to yourself, and you close your eyes and you clench your teeth and you slice all that you can. And there is a point where you clench the hardest, and even with your eyes closed, everything goes to white. The blast forming this incredible energy within your heart. You feel everything shift. The world, all of reality. You feel the surroundings, everything shift around you, as in this moment, full 360 around you. Boom. Nothing matters. Nothing matters because your reality doesn't exist. And you come to, you and everyone in your party, Zeno, Yitram,
At the beginning. Oh, sorry.
Consensus, Shirui, and Sal, and Kuro. You're all standing alone in a room, and it's a large chamber, and you notice Saimetsu is there as well, and you all feel like you feel weird. It's like a dreamlike state, because your Yitram died in front of you. He should be dead, but Yitram's there, and you look at each other confused. And
What?
all around
What?
you, you notice
Shirui,
these egg sac like orbs that hang from the wall. They are orange, and they are luminescent. And this cavern immediately reminds you of so many of the caverns that you've traveled throughout your time together. These walls that you look up at, 500 feet tall, are covered in orange glowing egg sacs. They're reminiscent of fish roe. And you can see you and Saimetsu and Hell's Dawn stand in a pile of darkness. A pile of egg sacs that have been broken open. And there is a breathing stone surface underneath the egg sacs. There's kind of this dullness around you, and as you walk on, you feel the immediate light. And as you peer into each and every one of these egg sacs, you feel another world shifting, changing. And you can see memories, people's lives, memories of your own life, things that you could have done better and things that you could have done worse. Every single one of them in one. And you see them all at once here. And as you step through, kind of having to push the egg sacs aside to make way in this chamber, you push forward, you trudging through this field of what seems like 1 million egg sacs. And eventually you get to the center of this chamber. What feels like an impossible feat. As you're traveling, these orbs start to kind of grow in size, eventually becoming like helium balloons that look like they're growing from this egg stalk, attempting to be grown off of the ground, pushing off of the ground, pulling off the ground, and eventually becoming the size of these hot air balloons that fill this chamber that you're in. And though this chamber, especially tall, you see these egg sacs rotating and filling the chamber, and they go up like an infinity height. And atop the largest balloon, you see a sleeping fellow. He's made of a shadow. He's made of like a pure shadow. And his head is down on a desk, sleeping. What do you do?
Hello? Like walk towards him.
It's very far upwards and tall, so you have to raise your voice quite loudly to be heard.
Can I just like fly up there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we wake up the man that could be dreaming all of existence?
That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Asked and answered.
So, yeah, okay. That sounds...
Alright. As you reach the precipice of this balloon, you see this man, and he awakes, and this chamber pulses with light. You're standing in the center of this round chamber, and its ground is forming with this wave of stones that ripple to the center. This shadowy man, about 4'6", small man, has clear facial expressions, although despite missing crucial facial features. He stretches his arms and legs, as though he's been sleeping for quite a long time. And you can see a quite dullness to all of the eggs in the room. For he says, oh, you're not the new guy. Oh, jeez. Geez, third one we've lost this Aetheria. It's hard to find good labor, I guess. He kind of looks at you all, shadowy figure wrapping around each and every one of you. I see. So your world is gone. He, you can see the figure, a great expression of supreme sadness cascades across this creature's face, and it leads into an eventual tear which falls across the featureless face of this shadowy figure and falls into the ground, where a single teardrop forms this kind of almost pimple. It's like a small tiny egg, and it's just almost an erased bump on the ground, but it glows with this orange warmness, the same that all of the chamber around you grows in. And this warmness feels comfortable to you all. It feels like home. This new world. Let's start working on that new world then. He looks around you all. Now, your power is only limited to that of this egg. We can recreate your friends, your family, all of that you wish. We can make it all. We can create the world to your liking.
Real quick, consensus here. Hi.
Yes.
I'm kind of 0 for 2 on saving worlds right now. So here's the thing. I was sort of a man outside of time, a robot outside of time on that last one, and my whole sort of existence is predicated on bringing the souls contained in my chest to a new world. Is that something I can offload to you? 'Cause that is kind of my whole reason for being.
You can
like hundreds of thousands of, individuals that are kind of just knocking around the old chest box. So
he shows you the endless possibilities of this new world and the ability for you, Consensus, to populate this new world. These new souls able to live in their own, just at their free will. You are the final key to this puzzle, Consensus. You are the one who will populate this new world that we have. And he points to you, and as you look at the world, your whole self is shifted into it. All the millions of souls that you hold inside of you, they flood out of you in this sort of exodus as your mouth grows a gasp, opening as large as it's ever has, filling this world, and becoming you see the egg itself growing in energy, becoming about the size of a grape after Consensus fills it. Consensus's body kind of dissipating after that. You see no more of him. Now that we've populated this world, reach down, touch the egg if you wish. But there is one problem. We're missing a keeper here. So unfortunately, one of you will have to stay behind to protect this garden. You can see Kuro steps forward. He says, "I've been nothing but a burden in my life. I offer myself as tribute.
just to throw it out there for you. I mean, to be fair, you never really got to have time at a life. I don't mind staying, y'all. To be honest, if y'all want to go, having control over the world, that's just it's gonna be too much for me. And I gotta be honest with you, I had a really strong feeling I'd just turn into a tyrant, to be honest. I mean, because, eventually people will just start pissing you off, and, you slip up once. There's just one soul you smited. Then it's 10, 100,000. I mean, you see where it's going here.
And then you end up with a nickname like the Dissolver.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't mind staying. I was thinking, I could kick it here.
You can see this little fellow. He pulls up on his shadowy. I imagine he's kind of wearing like a farmer's clothes, but like in a shadowy version. There's like shadowy sort of what do you call it? Pantaloons. What do you call the pantaloons that are connected by the little strap? What do you call those?
Called jobbers.
Overalls?
Overalls.
Overalls.
Yeah.
That was the word that Jeff used.
Yeah, jompers.
Jobbers?
I was thinking of a different article of clothing than you.
Yeah, overalls though. He pulls down his overalls. He says, I'm glad you came to your decision quickly. And thank you for checking it all out. I'm sure this is wacky compared to what you've all been through. I unfortunately cannot take care of this premises on my own, and I require another attendee. Well, that's why you can see he kind of like goes over to part of the rot, and he can see like pulls up like a little pest, and there's like a little spider there. He like squishes it in his fingers, and he goes, "You see, without two of us, there's it's just not there's just not enough of us to protect this place."
Well, I mean, I think I might be perfect for the job, because to be honest, that's like, you just probably are hindering yourself, man. Spiders are part of the environment. But, look, that's why you're probably rotten, man. You're messing with the chain.
I think you're gonna be just fine right here. Well, the only thing is that you won't be able to interact, or you'll be a watcher on these walls here. You'll be able to watch your friends, unable to interact with them till the end of time. Really. Unfortunately, you will become pure shadow. That is just a part of the job. But your friends will live a happy life. I mean, they'll try to, at least. I mean, they can form this world to their own liking. I mean, you guys are basically the last living creatures of your own existence. So we're forming a new world where you are the overlords, purely at least. So you can really decide whether you want it to be so or not. This world is populated already. We have 100, 200. I can't even really count that high. That's a lot of people. This world, you can shift it to your liking. You can make it what you want, but this is your world. Unfortunately, there's no magic in it. I'm sorry, but a world this new, it's just unstable. It's just unstable to use magic. We'll try to feed it, and you'll gain magic eventually. But until then, Sal and I, well, we will just tend to these gardens, and I will teach you the ways.
I hate to interrupt you again one more time, real quick.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead.
About, certain phrasings you had just used a moment ago, and I want to clarify one thing. Me and you were still on equal terms, right? I mean.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. No, I'll take a nap sometime. You take a nap I mean, we'll tend to it together. It's just too much for one person, really. That's That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
I just want to double check that
Yeah.
you weren't about to make me do all the bullshit.
Oh
For a
no,
moment,
dude.
you know,
Yeah, no.
Sure. And...
Oh,
we're good.
Oh, we're good. We're good. As far as this world we've created, is it to your liking? He motions to the rest of Hell's Dawn. Xeno, Yitram, Shirwi. Is there anything that you'd like there to be different about this world? You can, I mean, you were the first man to stand here on this land, so we can give you as much power or as the least amount of power as you want. There can be gods, there can be creatures. What Saimetsu says, yes, creatures, yes. Saimetsu is kind of like, oh, what's that spot at the bottom there? He goes, the part that's pure darkness? Yeah, that part hasn't finished forming yet. He's like, I want that spot. That's my spot. He goes,
deserves nothing of this world.
Well,
Unless it's just
I think at this point, Saimetsu, you've been talking about how what we want is not so different. The old gods could come to agreements. I mean, from the beginning, we had been a family, and you abandoned that in search of immortality, which, just for reference, I fucking got. All it took was drinking some god juice. But, let's just not worry about what that is. But it was fine. Like, a little salty, like pretty warm, a little bit warmer and like thicker than you would want. But
For sure.
it was, it was fine. And I don't see any reason that you can't hang out in your darkness and not be a total dick. Maybe we could hang sometime. Like, also stop hanging out with truth.
you can see, truth is no longer. Truth dissolved on impact into this world.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, he says, I have no need for such things, but now that I have my own space and I know that I'll be the master of my own domain, I think I'll be content with that. In this new world that we've created. You can see he peers into it, and his part of his soul and his body gets warped into it before, like, immediately swirling, and his physical self gets swirled into it. That's just about it. If there's anything else you want to, customize to your liking, we can get going there for you. But that's just about the end of it then. What?
I'd like for Okami Village to move to be the center city of the new continent, or of Nanjing, if it's being remade. And that way, instead of being an isolated city, it can be the center hub for all commerce and art.
So you form in your mind the ideal center. Like, what kind of place do you imagine this being in? Like a mountainous area in a kind of like you said a center, like, so a center, a hub. So, like, we don't have to give too much detail on it, but okay, gotcha. All right, so you see, as you peer into it, Shirwi, you see the amazing life that you're able to live. You see the people that are immediately placed into this village that you've created, and you're this kind of leader. Your family, Kuro, Raven, your father, Seto, and Neristina, your mother. all live within the city. Yitrim as well, and Marita, your mother, or your your girlfriend slash wife, who you immediately marry after the course of the. Let's get some. Can we get some epilogue? Can we get some epilogue music? This is a little intense for epilogue music.
This is very intense for epilogue music.
Beerowy?
I know I'm gonna name him.
So the village is thus created. The safely tucked away in this village, nestled away from any sort of magic or dark creatures that may attack it. Zeno, you have a moment where you're able to interact with this object in its own. You see it's you and Yitrim there, and you just saw Shirwi interact with it. He passed into the world, and you can see him like literally, like, as you look into it, you see him like getting old as an old man, living a happy life, having kids. What do you picture for yourself, Zeno?
So I think Zeno would likely I mean, he's got immortality ahead of him, and he's got, this gig where he could pass down presents and give his gratitude unto all the young Beerwees and so on of this world. So Zeno is gonna build himself a citadel in the North Pole.
Okay.
And also, Santa suits don't make you fat anymore.
Okay, so Zeno builds himself a icy citadel in the North Pole, thus implementing the North Pole lore of this world. Zeno becoming the true defender of this planet, which has not yet been named. And Zeno, you vow to be this guardian of this world, this internal guardian, acting at the linchpin of this world, the place where this world is the most vulnerable, is the very top, and that's where you take your guardian standpoint. Now, Yitrim, you and Sal are the only ones left in the chamber.
Yep. What? Why am I?
Yitrim, you look down at your hands, your hands, and you should be dead. You sacrificed yourself long ago, and you look into the small mosquito bite of a world, and you look and you see yourself. You see yourself living a happy life with Raven, having 6, 8, 12 kids.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're teaching this world about magic, even though it cannot use it itself. You become this grandfather, this amazing storyteller.
Wait, do I become old Yitrim? I become old Yitrim.
You become old Yitrim, but you don't bear the curses that old Yitrim bore.
Oh.
You live an incredibly long life, and you tell the stories of Hell's Dawn. You share the stories that unified and became the grounding myth for your world. You pass all of that on to your children and their children, and their children after that.
Hell yeah.
And there is a great peace within the Okami village that you live in. You regularly have meetings with Shirui and occasionally get to hang out with Zeno in the North Pole. But you end up writing a book. You write a book, and I know Zeno said he was going to write this book, but you end up writing it for him. Zeno's too busy to do it.
Yeah.
The things we left behind.
The things we left behind.
True. True.
The Hell's Dawn story. And it's the life after the story of Hell's Dawn, and it has a happy ending, I'll tell you that. Sal, you're the last one to go through this portal here, and you get to watch all of this happen. You get to watch all these lives unfold. The happiness, the sorrow, the infinite joy within these worlds. And it's just about finding your place in it. Now where would that be?
Oh, man. I'll look at the other dude. Like, hey, do me a favor? Just push me through. I don't care where I land.
Oh, wait. You're supposed to stay here with me. What are you talking about?
Oh, man, but there's just a portal right here, and...
I mean, if you go back, all of these worlds will fall. I swear it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he swore it. He swore it.
I think
Done
this has been
sport.
my favorite voice that you've ever done.
It's me, John
What if
Luke
it just
Pinois.
like a single finger goes through?
That, unfortunately, even just a finger is enough to bring you into that world. And I think that was the case of the previous person who was supposed to be watching this. In fact, he had a name, I don't remember it, but he was a shadowy creature just like myself. But he tempted the fate. He tried to experiment. He tried to interact with these worlds, and he suffered a fate worse than death. That's not existing anymore. That's non-existence.
Any portal.
If you wish, Salazar, I do not hold you. I will not be holding you here against your will. All you need to do is interact with any one of these orbs, stare into it, reach your hand deep down into it, and you will find yourself right where you need to be. But I hope that does not become the case, because we need you here, Salazar.
It's pretty nice. I mean, really, I don't even know how long I've been here already. Feels like a while, but feels also like I just got here.
You will find yourself comfy within these walls. You are welcome. You are family, all right? All right. And as you witness Hell's Dawn throughout 1,000 centuries, growing, becoming, the world becoming powerful, that's where we're gonna end the campaign. That's the end of it. That's the little final. That's the very end.
Hooray!
I cannot believe that it's been almost 3 years since we started this campaign, and we are all sitting here at 15th level, and we're at the end here, and
I think it's more than 3.
Yeah,
More
it's
than
a little
three.
3. It's fucking crazy.
It's like, yeah, it's like almost like 5 years.
oh my gosh, it's been literally so amazing. Like literally D&D has been like my most favoritist thing to do every week. I always have it every Tuesday. It's something I don't have to worry about, something I don't have to think about. But it's just having this time here with you guys is the greatest thing in the world. And honestly, it has been so awesome, and I'm so happy to have spent it with my boys in the Hell's Dawn crew. And this
Hell
isn't the
yeah. last
last adventure we're going on. We're gonna have many more after this, but this is just the final that I think we're doing in this arc. And this new world that has yet to be named I have no doubt that there will be thousands of adventures that will happen in this world. And we are just I'm just so appreciative of and literally anyone who checked out this whole series, anyone who decided they wanted to be a part of this, and really I just love you guys so much.
Love you too, buddy. Thanks,
and,
Pat. It was fun, man.
Pat.
It was
DMing,
good.
bud.
Yeah, thanks, man.
It's been a really good campaign. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of it. God, is it shameless to, like, after that heartfelt thing, to plug my t-shirts? Guys, go buy these t-shirts. All of this money will go towards Archik as he's doing the artwork for another campaign of ours. He's gonna do it. So buy a t-shirt and that'll be going towards him. But yeah, until then, yes, definitely not charity. But yeah, thank you guys for checking us out. I know I've kind of extended this a little bit longer, but I just wanted to say how much I'm appreciative of you guys. And this is I don't really know how to end it, so I guess I'll just I'll do it. We'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take care of yourselves. All right.